So it's not all rosy. I want to talk about the challenges in having your own fund. I'll give you 12 challenges. People tell me, what if I cannot find the right deals? Well, the solution is, if you're set up with somebody like me, you can actually raise money. You can use my fund as fund of funds. So you can literally raise money and park it in my fund. So you're actually deploying the capital and you get paid in your fund and you pay them and you have a difference coming to you. That's extremely powerful. What if you have no to low credibility? When you do that, raise money and put it in my fund, even the first 25,000, now we have a joint venture. So you can use my history of performance as yours as well. This is extremely powerful. That solves your challenge of not having credibility. I had a guy who told me he paid an attorney $35,000, went out there to talk to people. They said, listen, do a couple of these and then come back to us, we'll give you the money. So he said to me, I don't have any credibility in the market. I've been doing my own deals. Well, if you work with me, if you set up with me and we set up your own fund, you can actually use my credibility because then we can do a joint venture and then my history becomes our history. What if you have the deal but not enough money? Well, that's the challenge is if you don't have enough, enough money, you can actually structure a real estate fund that helps you do different type of deals, maybe a smaller deal. When you have a syndication, whatever you said you have to do, or you rescind the offer, you have to return the money. What if you have the money but no deal? Well, you have the money but no deal. We talked about investing with somebody else or doing real estate partnerships. You're gonna meet some other people and you're gonna be able to do partnership together. When you have the money, it's never a problem. I repeat, it is never a problem. As a matter of fact, if you have the money, the deals come. If you have the money parked in the bank, you call the bank non-performing asset department, they will respond to you faster than anybody. The money's there, they see the proof of funds. How can you qualify for a larger commercial loan? People ask me, that is a challenge. How can I qualify for a larger loan? Well, if you have the fund structured, you can raise a little bit more money, you qualify for larger commercial loans. Once you do the first one, you now have momentum with the bank and you do more. People are telling me that the challenge of having their own fund is they don't know how to qualify for development loans. Well, you get a contractor who did developments and you work with them as a fund. You can hire people and say that's a fund and this person works for the fund. I've done it before because they told me, well, how come you're developing there when you have stuff over here? That's okay. Here's the local people. They work for me. They work with me. Done. Big challenge is how to structure the fund. I will share that with you, and simply I prefer debt funds more than equity funds because it's more reliable return for the investors, which is what they like, and better for me because I know exactly what I'm going to pay them and the rest is all mine, so everybody's benefiting. How to get better bank loans, and that's a big challenge for the fund, but you get better loans when you put more upfront money because the bank risk is lower, so the banks will be fighting to do business with you. How to do joint ventures, simply you see who's adding what value and you structure it that way. And when you have a fund, you're able to work preferably with another fund. If not, with the contractor or the actual, we've partnered even with some subcontractors on some occasions to get the deals done faster. How to raise the capital from accredited investors, that's not so difficult if you learn how to present using the business plan you have and what you're actually intending to do based on facts and figures. How can you accept non-accredited investors? Well, then if you have some relationships with people that are non-accredited, we can talk about the actual structure of Reg D 506B. Extremely powerful. All right, and how do you protect your funds from lawsuits? There are ways to structure, which is called stripping the equity.